Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Another smack. And the Mavericks will turn the double play to get 2 outs on the board. And it leaves a runner at third. Vauxhall is going to go ahead and put their pitcher up in the bullpen to warm him up. As Ty Weaver comes up. And this one's fouled short down the third base line for strike 1. So I apologize for no sound to start out with. Set up new equipment tonight, so I apologize I didn't get that squared away for you guys as we go even on the count at 1. Here's Hangus with the pitch. High for a ball. So since we didn't get you guys audio to start things out with, let's go ahead and jump back into our lineup as Zach Hangus is your pitcher. Clausen keeps it in front of him. And we go 3-1 on the count. For the Jets, Johnny Volcano, the shortstop, leads things off. Dayton Peters bats second. He's in right field. And that's a walk to put runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Bottom of the order, Josh Mullaney, the center fielder, comes to the plate now as Vauxhall has batted through their order here in the first inning. Max Grant is your third baseman. He's batting third for the Jets. Shane Campbell batting fourth at the catcher position. Carlin Dick is the first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Jackson Clement in left field, as this one's going to come in for a ball. Logan Dominski is your second baseman, batting seventh, and then we just saw Ty Weavers, the DH, and Jason Mullaney in the box now. Here's Hangus with the pitch and trying to find the plate as we get ball 2 with 2 outs. Oh, and 2. And now we will have ball 1. For the Mavericks, it's Zach Hangus on the mound. Richard Johnson leads things off in center field. Dane Frazier is in right field batting second. Batting third is Trad Richardson holding down third. Drew Stensrud is at first as this one's reached for and a strikeout to end the side. So 2 runners left behind for the Jets as they earn 4 runs, and it is a big lead out of the first. We'll be back with the Mavericks portion right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we drop to the bottom of the first inning. Vauxhall leading the Mavericks 4-0. Hello, everyone. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We apologize about the audio issue to begin the game, but we've got it squared away for you, and you'll be able to catch in and get this game. The Mavericks picking up wins on Saturday, Sunday, and on Wednesday night to go 5-0, find themselves down here at the bottom of the first. Bridger Johnson to lead things off here for the Mavericks. Bridger Johnson in center field. Dane Frazier in the on-deck circle in right field. Trad Richardson at third. That's your order. 1, 2, 3. Drew Stensrud bats fourth. He's at first. Sam Busey's in left field, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Caden Heydrich at the DH. Adam Macko is your pitcher on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and the first one he drops in is a strike. Macko now with the pitch, and he'll be just outside. Evens us out at 1. So Caden Heydrich is the DH at 6. Thomas Martin at second base, as Johnson's going to bat this one off foul for strike 2. Brendan Hill bats 8th. He's at the shortstop position, and Andrew Clausen is your catcher with Zach Angus on the mound. Here's Macko with the pitch. And Johnson will rocket that one into the netting. The fans in the 5th row kind of jumped a little bit on that one, as we're at 1 and 2 on the count. Here's Macko with the delivery. And a strikeout for out number 1. That brings us Dane Frazier with 1 out and nobody on. Vauxhall, they are a baseball academy out of Canada. And a little interesting fact, before they were a baseball academy, one of our local sports broadcasters actually went to Vauxhall, as the outside pitch is going to be ball 1. And I knew that when I thought of this, I needed to write his name down, but he is the sports guy for NBC here in Missoula, as we go 1 and 1 on the count. Dane Frazier coming in today in his 18 games, as he fouls this one back to get strike 2. And really impressed with the way Macko is controlling his pitch, where that ball is coming off the bat. But for Frazier, 18 games, 46, as we get ball on the pitch to even us out at 2. So 2-2. Macko now with the stretch. And Frazier is going to have this one over the third baseman's glove. It's deep up against the fence. Frazier rounds first, on his way to second as the throw is made. And the Mavericks will load one up here with 1 out. Brings us to Trad Richardson for the Mavericks. The Mavericks doing the knee socks tonight, and I think this is the first time this year they've done the knee socks. I love the knee socks look, the classic. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for a ball. For Trad, 22 games. 68 at bats, 407 on his on base percentage, 353 is his average. As we get an inside pitch to go even at, or go one and one on the count. I think I'm behind. Nope, I have got it wrong. It's 2 strikes, no balls. Klein's got a little delay on his strike call, and that's what's been throwing me off. So now we get the ball pitch. As Macko settles in, 1 out. Frazier at second. Drew Stensrud in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch to Richardson. And that one's going to get away from the catcher. Frazier will make his way to third, and the Mavericks will have their first threat of the night on the wild pitch. And the board in center field says 2-2 on the count. The Missoula Osprey, the home of The Allegiance Field, Ogren Park, is the home of the Pioneer League team, Missoula Osprey, with the affiliate with the the Arizona Diamondbacks. They've got a new scoreboard out there in the field. Pretty sweet looking. They've got some great graphics as this one's going to be swung on. And now we've got a full count at 3-2. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to have to bring up iScore to see where we are on the count. So full count at 3-2, and Frazier will swing to be struck out for the second out of the inning. Brings up Drew Stensrud, the first baseman. And Stensrud settles in with Frazier at third and 2 outs. Here's Mako with the pitch, and we'll get ball 1. Here's the pitch by Mako, and a swing by Stensrud to even the count out at 1. Sam Busey in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. Here's the pitch, and Stensrud will slice for strike 2, so 1-2. 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard in favor of the Jets. They batted through their order, so it's the leadoff batter, Johnny Volcano, in the top of the second. This one's foul back and will stay at 1-2. Stensrud settling in, and Stensrud has been a hitter this year, coming on very well with the Mavericks at the plate. As a check swing will have him struck out, and that is the side. So the Mavericks get one on, but they leave him behind. We go to the top of the second. Vauxhall leading 4-0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's Prep Sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we come to the top of the second inning. Vauxhall leading the Mavericks 4-0, and it's the leadoff batter, Johnny Volcano, to start things off. Here's the first pitch by Hangus, and he's going to drop it in low for a ball. Well, I see that Cody Frazier, Dane Frazier's little sister, as this one's going to be hit high into right field. Frazier's going to seek it out in the clouds, puts it in the glove, and the Mavericks will retire the leadoff batter on the inning. Dayton Peters coming to the plate. But I mentioned Cody Frazier. She is Dane Frazier's little sister. She plays softball for the Sentinel Spartans, and the Lady Spartans fell today, so they made their way back from Butte from the state tournament. Here's the pitch by Hangus, and we get a ball. Loyola still playing, though. They have opportunity to keep going. And the bunt laid down, and it's a great bunt as it's down the first base line. Clausen is not going to get it, or third base line. Clausen won't get a throw, and that will put a runner on with one out. Brings up number 17, Max Grant for Vauxhall. Vauxhall with 7 hits 6 in that first inning to get him 4 runs. Here's Hango with the pitch. And this one's going to go for a ride. Skinny's right down that first base line all the way into the corner. Runners waved around, and they're going to put the brakes on at third as the double. And they're going to say safe. Hill had the glove down, but Maxie Cannon Jr. says he's safe. So that puts runners at second and third now with 1 out. Shane Campbell, the catcher, at the plate. Hangus with the stretch. And an outside pitch for a ball. Hangus struggling. I shouldn't have talked him up so well in the opening. Really have liked this young man since he's come on for the Mavericks, coming up from the A squad. He's done well at the pitcher's mound and from. And Richardson's going to dive. This one will go all the way into left field. Busey will throw it in. The runner will come home, and it's now 5-0. Vauxhall on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Carlin Dick for the Jets with the runners at first and third and no outs. And Dick to settle in. The 1 out here in the top of the second. Pitch on the way. This one's going to go into center field, and it's going to be just out of reach of Johnson. That'll bring the runner home from third. Runner from second is around the corner, and they're going to point him home. He's going to go ahead and cross the corner at third. The batter is going to come around to third, and a triple will earn 2 runs for the Jets. And they lead 7-0 here in the top of the second with 1 out. So the left fielder, Jackson Clement, will come to the plate, the lefty. And a lot of these Vauxhall guys, we might see a couple of them sink back in with the Lethbridge Elks and the Medicine Hat Moose Monarchs, as this one's fouled back for strike 1. But I imagine just like last year, these Jets, when they finish up this weekend, they'll be taking off and heading off to their summer leagues that they play in throughout the United States. Here's the pitch, and we get a ball. The runner's going to hold at third as Clausen chases down the wild pitch. 7-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. More games tomorrow as the full schedule will get underway over here at the Osprey Field, as this one's going to be a bouncer to Martin. Martin's going to bounce it, but he'll throw it to first. The out will be there. Runner will tag the bag at third and score, and that's 2 down with the Jets leading 8-0. The bases are cleared. Brings up Logan Dominski. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be off the toe of Clausen for ball 1. So Vauxhall jumping on the scoreboard right out of the gate. This one's foul down the first base line, and we'll get strike 1. So 1-1. But here at the Allegiance Field at Ogren Park, we're going to have A games. Bitterroot Red Sox, Butte Muckers at 11. Bitterroot Bucks and Butte Muckers at 1:30. Coeur d'Alene and Bozeman at 4. And the Missoula Mavs and the Spikes at 7. Over at the Maverick Field, Lindbergh Craig Field, as we go 2-1 on the count. We'll start things off with Great Falls and Butte. at 11 as the pitch comes in to even us out at 2 on the count. Vauxhall and Butte will play at 1:30. Coeur d'Alene and Bozeman will have the game at 4, and the Mavericks close out with the Bucks as Stensrud seals this one in the glove to end the side. 1 left behind. 4 scored, and the Jets lead 8-0. We go to the Mavericks portion of the second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.fivevalleyAutosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning, Mavericks down to Vauxhall 8-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Leading off the inning for the Mavericks, it's Sam Busey. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 batters, so Busey, Heydrich, and Martin for the Mavericks. Busey will settle in. It is Adam Macko on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. So Macko settling in. He's a right-handed, a left-handed pitcher. And a swing by Busey for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And Busey will have to jump. That one actually caught Busey. They're going to send him to first, so the Mavericks will have a runner on with no outs as Hydro comes to the plate. Caden Heydrich. Hydro now settling in for his first at bat as Busey steps away. Loyola softball program still playing as Hydro is going to blast this one right at Martin for strike 1. And that ball's been coming off the bat pretty heated on these foul balls. And we've got a parachuter coming down off of the L. Normally you see the parachuters here in Missoula coming off above the M. And we'll get an even count at 1. Kind of cool though, seeing the parachuter come down off of the L. We had some rain earlier. It started out with a bright sunny sky this morning as Hydro will swing for strike 2. Then we had some clouds move in, a little bit of rain, but turning out to be a beautiful night. The Osprey facility doing a good job of making sure the field was ready. They were working hard, putting product down to make sure this field was ready for us to go. Here's the pitch and a swing, and Hydro will be struck out for out number 1. So Thomas Martin, the second baseman, will come to the plate with 1 out and 1 on. The Mavericks will have a little bit of a break this week. Once they finish up the tournament this weekend, we won't see them in action until a week from today, as they will be in Hamilton against the Bitterroot Red Sox. We'll be right down there with them as we get a high pitch for ball 1. Macko, left-handed pitcher, and he is, for a left-handed pitcher, as you look at it, all the way on the right side of that rubber out there. Normally when you see a left-handed pitcher, he is set up as they throw to first, forcing Busey back into the dirt. A lot of times you'll see those left-handed pitchers, they'll put their toe on the rubber versus where Mako has his heel. Brendan Hill in the on-deck circle with 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch and a swing for strike 1. So 1-1 on the count. 1 out. Busey steps away from first. Mako with a nod, and now the pitch. And we get a high pitch to make it 2-1 on the count. Osprey will be getting into their season here pretty soon in the middle of June. They've been doing preparations throughout the facility. It was kind of cool to drive by here and see how things kind of generate together, how they put things together. And a swing by Martin will even us out at 2. So 2-2 on the count. 1 out and Busey at first. Brendan Hill is in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. Martin now settling in. Here's the 2-2 by Mako. And we're going to get a full count. Here's the payoff pitch by Mako. And a swing, and he'll strike out the back-to-back batters for out number 2. Brings up the shortstop, Brendan Hill. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball is going to go into the catcher for strike 1. Hill this year, he was a strong batter last year, and he's working to find his groove this year, just like he did last year. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for a ball. Brendan would pick up last on Wednesday night, had a couple of good shots. Nice little double to start the inning for the Mavericks on Wednesday night on one of his at-bats as a check swing. They're going to have Busey go, and the ball is going to get into center field. Busey will hold as it goes shallow into center field. And we'll have 2 balls and 1 strike to Hill. Bottom of the order in the Mavericks on-deck circle in Andrew Clausen. It's an 8-0 lead on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard for Vauxhall here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Vauxhall will have their 8-9 batters in the top of the 3rd. Here's the 2-1 to Hill. And Hill swing for strike 2. Hill has been walked 10 times, struck out 10 times. So as he sits at 2-2, he's got a .346 on base percentage. Here's the pitch and a swing, and that is the side. So Mako will let one on in Busey, but he'll strike out the next 3 batters. Top of the 3rd right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the third, Vauxhall leads the Mavericks 8-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 10 runs off of 8 hits for Vauxhall. The Mavericks do have 1 hit, but they're not able to get rid of that goose egg as of yet. Leading things off, it's Ty Weavers, the designated hitter. Zach Hangus, his first pitch will come in at a ball. So it's 8-9-1, Ty Weavers at the plate. Josh Mullaney in the on-deck circle as we get strike one to even the count out. And this time we'll get over the plate for strike two. So 1-2 to the leadoff batter on the inning. Here's the pitch by Hango. And a swing, and Hango will strike out the first batter of the inning. Takes us to the bottom of the order to number 23, Josh Mullaney for Vauxhall. Here's the pitch by Hangus, and a swing for strike one, and that's what we've been seeing out of Hango in the beginning portions of the season. Here's the pitch, and we come inside on the left-handed batter for strike two, and Hango will go up on the count 0-2. For Mullaney, he's 0 for 1, a strikeout, as this one's going to be a little hobbler down the line to Richardson. The throw to first is there. Stensrud will stick the bag, and we'll have out number 2. So after the first inning where Vauxhall was able to go through their order, earned 4 runs in the first and second inning, Mavericks looking to see if they can put their first goose egg on the scoreboard to Vauxhall. Top of the order, Johnny Volcano, the shortstop. Here's the pitch by Hango, and it's outside for a ball. 0-1 on the count. There's a few Vauxhall fans. They made the trip down as this one's going to be bounced out. Richardson will have it on the run. The throw to first is low, but Stensrud not able to keep his foot on the bag, and Cannon said the ball was dropped. Runner will reach off of the air. And that'll be the first error of the evening. Takes us to number 8, Dayton Peters, the right fielder. So 1 on, 2 out here in the top of the third. Hango with the stretch. And a high pitch will get us ball 1. Pitch on the way. And it'll be over the plate as we can hear Voorhees' call now on the strike. So 1-1. Pitch on the way, and a swing for strike 2. For Peters, 2 for 2, a double his first at bat, a single his second. Runner at first. It's Mark Grant in the on-deck circle as Clausen will block this one in front of him. And we go even on the count at 2. 2 outs, top of third, runner at first for the Jets. Here's the pitch by Hangus. And he's going to be upstairs to give us a full count at 3-2. So the Mavericks will play at 7 p.m. tomorrow night over at Lindbergh Craig Field against the Bozeman Bucks. But the first game of the day will be at 11. And this one has got some leg, and it is gone. Home run by so 2 runs earned. And it's 10-0 Vauxhall. Peters with the homer. Here's the pitch. And Voorhees will bark out strike 1. So 2 outs. Vauxhall. Peters putting it over the fence, as this one's going to be fouled out. And we'll be even at 1 on the count. 10-0 Jets on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, as Hangus will bring this inside to go 2-1 on the count. First game tomorrow morning is at 11 for AA. It is Great Falls and Butte, as this one will get a smack on it. Busey will track it down, and that is the side. So 2 runs earned off a homer down the left field line, and Vauxhall leads 10-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mavericks portion of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the third, Mavericks get to bat. They're down 10-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It's going to be the bottom of the order to lead things off. Andrew Clausen, the catcher, 9-1-2 on the schedule. Adam Mako on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Jets, and he has been lights out so far for Vauxhall. And Clausen will make his way to the plate for the first time tonight. Mako now sets for his first pitch of the inning. And he'll have it on the outside of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch, and Clausen will take this one for a hop into the backstop for strike 2. 39 pitches for Mako so far, as he'll have the 0-2 for ball 1. For Clausen, 14 games he's participated in, batting for .345 with a .429 on base percentage. And he'll swing for strike 3, and we'll have our first out for the Mavericks. Swings us to the top of the order to Bridger Johnson with 1 out and nobody on. Johnson to settle in. Here's the pitch by Mako. And he'll have it over the plate for strike one. This lefty has been dirty all evening. Here's the pitch. And we'll get strike two as he's just placing that ball over the plate. It's coming look like it's outside and hooks in right at the end. And that one's going to stay on the outside as we get ball one. So 1-2 on the count. Dane Frazier in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks with one out, nobody on. Here's Mako with the pitch. And a check swing by Johnson. They're going to go ahead and call it strike three. And now Voorhees will give us the strikeout call as Johnson didn't hear anything. He went down the line. That's two down here in the bottom of the third. As we go to Dane Frazier for the Jets. And we witnessed our first home run of the season. And it would be here at Allegiance Field as this one comes inside for ball one. Dane Frazier this year, 413 on his average, 582 on base as he'll slice for strike one to even us out at one on the count, 2 outs. Frazier, though, 1 for 1. He's got a double. The one hit on the board for the Mavericks. Here's the pitch, and he'll swing for strike two. Here's the pitch by Mako. And we get a chainsaw pull by Voorhees to finish the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Mavs. We go to the top of the fourth. Vauxhall on top, 10-0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the fourth inning, Vauxhall Jets lead the Missoula Mavericks 10-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Leading things off for the Jets will be their catcher, Shane Campbell. Zach Hangus on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch by Hango. And Clausen will have to block it in front of him for ball one. Campbell, so 4, 5, 6 batters in the schedule as this one's going to head into center field. Johnson will have it on the track, and we've got out number 1 for Vauxhall. Drops us to number 53, Carlin Dick, the first baseman, with 1 out and nobody on. So Dick to settle in. And the fans taking advantage of the facility here at Allegiance Park, filling things in as this one's going to be fouled back for strike one. Saw some Maverick legends here a few moments ago as James Martin and Drew Leonard were sitting next to each other right down below us here. Here's the pitch by Hango, and this one's going to get over Martin's head and have a hop into center field. 1 on, 1 out for the Jets here in the top of the fourth. Jackson Clement, the right fielder, at the plate now for the Jets. Here's the pitch, and it's high for ball one for Hango. 67 pitches so far tonight. 42 of them have been over the plate. Dick, 3 for 3. He's got a single, a triple, and a single, as Hango will drop in ball two. And a pitch that's going to be taken high into left field. Busey's all the way back to the fence. He'll track it down in the glove, and the runner will head back to first. That's 2 away here in the fourth. We go to Logan Dominski, and Mavericks had Vauxhall in the third inning with 2 outs, but a home run shot over the wall in left field would earn 2 runs. Let's see if the Mavericks can hold them off here. And a ball down the first base line, foul for strike 1. Angus has had a couple of strikeouts. Got kind of beat up in that first inning, but Vauxhall came off the bus ready to play. Here's the pitch by Hangus. Off the grips, this one's foul. It's going to land in the bullpen area. And we quickly go to 0-2 on the count. Richardson at third, Hill at short, Martin at second, and Stensrud at first, as this one's punched high. And Johnson will come in and call off Hill, and for the first time tonight, Vauxhall goes 1-2-3. We have the Mavericks batting in the fourth right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Allegiance Field at Ogren Park. Almost said Lindbergh Craig Field. Allegiance Field, home of the Missoula Osprey Pioneer team. Vauxhall Jets lead the Missoula Mavericks 10-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For the Mavericks, it is the 3-4-5 batters, Richardson, Stensrud, and Busey, as Trad Richardson stands at the plate. On the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound, it's Adam Macko, and he has been terrific. 1 hit allowed on the night, and we've got an arm warming up in the bullpen as Richardson's going to slice for strike 1 on the first pitch of the inning. Richardson 0 for 1, struck out his first at bat, and they'll come inside to even the count out at 1. So Stensrud in the on-deck circle. And I believe that's Connor Daniels, as Richardson's going to rip this one foul for strike 2.
Don't give up on this pitch.
It is Connor Daniels warming up in the bullpen for the Mavericks.
Don't give up.
Here's the pitch by Macko. And another foul ball up over the first baseline concession stands. Keeps us alive at 1-2. Looks like Bo King is warming up. Connor Daniels down there. And we'll get ball 2 to even us out at 2 on the count. Richardson, senior at Frenchtown High School. He's going to be graduating here in the next week, as this one's going to be a pass ball. Reach out for the tag, but the throw down the first base line will be out number 1. So we come to Drew Stensrud for the second time tonight. 1 out, nobody on. Starting to cool down here in Missoula as we get into the evening hour. We had 60 degrees at the first pitch, as the first pitch will come inside over the plate for strike 1 on Stensrud. But we still got 61 degrees. The wind has picked up to 8 miles an hour, though, as we come inside and even the count out at 1. 1-1 on the count. Stensrud struck out his first at bat. And Voorhees will say that is ball 2. Stensrud's really come on and been impressive over here. 2-1 on the count. When Frazier's on the mound, they're looking for somebody to hold that first base position, as this one is outside to go 3-1. And this is the first time that we've really seen Mako get too far behind. Sam Busey in the on-deck circle. 1 out, nobody on, and this one is going to be popped foul to give us a full count at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And a strikeout, as Voorhees will give us the chainsaw rip for out number 2. We go to the left fielder, Sam Busey, now. With 2 outs, and now the Jets send somebody out. Looks like number 27, Evan O'Toole, in the bullpen for the Jets. Here's the pitch to Busey, and he'll swing for strike 1. And they're going to go ahead and send a posse down there to the bullpen while O'Toole warms up, and a swing by Busey for strike 2. Caden Heydrich in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. 2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2 now by Mako. Busey reached off a hit by pitch his last at bat. As we build to ball 1, 1-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. And a strikeout for the side. So 1, 2, 3 for the Mavericks. Top of the 5th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Allegiance Field at Ogren Park, Missoula Mavericks and the Vauxhall Jets. The Jets lead 10-0 on the 5 Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And leading the inning off is the designated hitter, Ty Weaver. So it's 8-9-1 on the schedule for the Jets. Jets earned 4 in the first inning, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, and had their first goose egg in the fourth. So Weaver now 0 for 1. He's got a walk and a strikeout. Here's the pitch by Hangus. And we'll have a low pitch for a ball. Both bullpens with action now here at the tournament. There is a 10-run rule in the fifth, so the Mavericks will have to put something together as 8-run rule after 5. Thank you. So it's 8 runs after 5 at the tournament. And they're going to have a 2.25 hour maximum on a game. So regardless, as we get a swing to make us a full count at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And a walk to start the inning. That will bring up Josh Mullaney, the center fielder. Connor Daniels continues to work in the Maverick bullpen down the first baseline. O'Toole working in the Jets bullpen down the third baseline. Hangus looks over his shoulder, and now the pitch. This one's going to be fouled off by Mullaney for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs on the walk for the Jets here in the top of the fifth. For Mullaney, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out, as this one's going to be bounced out. Martin will have it on the hop, and he can't get it in the glove. The runner is going to reach off the air. And that will be 2 errors against the Mavericks here tonight as we swing to the top of the order to Johnny Volcano, the shortstop. And the leadoff batter at the plate with runners at first and second and no outs here in the top of the fifth. Vauxhall looking to stack on what they already have. Games tomorrow starting at 11. Great Falls and Butte as a ball is sent in for ball 1. 1:30 game is going to be Vauxhall and Butte. 4 o'clock game is Coeur d'Alene and Bozeman. That's the AA games that I'm announcing right now over at Lindbergh Craig Field. And the Mavericks have the nightcap against the Bozeman Bucks. 1-1 on the count. For Volcano, 1 for 3, singled, a fly out, and reached off an error. As this one is going to go in the glove of Stensrud. He'll win the race to the bag, and there is 1 out. Great job by Stensrud to react and jump on the ball. Runners advance to second and third. And we go to Dayton Peters, who had the home run back in the third inning. He popped that one down the third base line, and it was over the big wall. Here not sure if you can really tell the outfield off of the stream. You can just barely see it, but at the gap in each side of the field, the fence climbs as this one's punched foul out of play for strike 1. And that ball made it over the second level fence line for the home run down that third base line. They don't have the signs up, and I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to look up the links here, but this ballpark is a little bit more shallow than the Mavericks Stadium as we get ball one to make it 1-1 on the count. One out, runners at second and third. Max Grant in the on-deck circle for Vauxhall. Here's the pitch by Hangus. Connor Daniels done in the bullpen as we get ball two. Here, Hango leaning in to get the pitch from Clausen. And now the pitch. And this one's going to be a bouncer, and it goes through Hill's legs. Runner will score from third as it goes into center field. And that will keep runners on the corners as the Jets take a 11-0 lead over the Mavericks. That one had eyes as it just moved away from Hill's glove at short. And here comes Hathaway on his stroll out to the mound. Is this a visit or is this a change? Connor Daniels standing on the stairwell, so I imagine this is going to be a changeover on the mound as Hango has the ball ready and Hathaway is just going to talk to him. So I think we're just going to have a changeover. You know, folks, we get to work with some awesome people here at Missoula Prep Sports Network that supports our local community. Tip Coburn and Associates is one of those groups. They've been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense law in addition to other areas for the past 60 years. That's right, folks. They're celebrating their 60th anniversary. If you need some help, some legal advice, and this is going to be a changeover, we will see Connor Daniels. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montanans since 1959. So we've got the change on the mound. We'll go ahead and step aside as Connor Daniels gets his warm-up pitches. The Jets lead the Mavericks 11-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as Connor Daniels, the lefty, is on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And the first pitch to Max Grant is going to be ball one. So for Hangus, as this one is going to be bounced in front of Johnson as a run is earned. And the Jets will make it 12-0. On the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, bringing us to Shane Campbell. For Hangus, 83 total pitches in his, as they're going to bring in Nick Gravel to run for Grant. So runners at first and second with one out. Hangus, 83 pitches, 11 runs off of 12 hits. Here's Connor Daniels now. And this one's going to be a bouncer. Martin will secure it in the glove. The throw to second, down the line to first, and it is not held on to by Stensrud. They'll turn one, but the runner will reach. And that's 2 outs. Error charge to the Mavericks. Clausen stands in front of the plate to signal the field with runners on the corners as Carlin Dick comes to the plate for the 4th time tonight. And Vauxhall pouring it on here to open up the Memorial Day weekend tournament. First pitch by Daniels, 2. Dick is a ball. Here's the pitch. And it's inside for ball 2. So 2-0 on the count. Runners at first and third, 2 outs on the board. Here's the pitch. And Daniels, this one's going to get away. Runner at first thought about going, but Gravel will head back and we'll go 3-0 on the count. Here's the pitch by Daniels. And that's a walk to load the bases. Brings up Jackson Clement with 2 outs and loaded bases. Daniel staring down. Clausen gets the pitch. Now the stretch. And he'll find the outside of the plate on the lefty for strike 1. Lefty versus lefty. Daniels with the stretch. O'Toole still warming up in that bullpen as we get a high pitch for a ball. Mavericks will have Bozeman tomorrow night at 7 over at Lindbergh Craig Field, and then we come back over here for Sunday and Monday's games. Those will be 10 o'clock games, both Sunday and Monday. Championship game is at 6 o'clock on Monday night. Daniels now with the pitch. And Clement will knock this one foul. Klein Voorhees, our plate umpire. Max E. Cannon Jr., the third in the field. And Max is going to be working the... Oh, I have to look that up again. I lost it. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to have contact. They're going to say it is strike 3, and that will be the side. So two runs earned, 2 left behind, and it's the Mavericks looking to put some runs on to stay alive. Bottom of the 5th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, Mavericks need 4 runs to extend the game. They're down 12-0. The 8-run rule takes effect here in the 5th inning. But they've got a new challenge as Evan O'Toole now stands on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And number 34, Nick Gravel, is over at third. He will bat in the number 3 spot, I believe. For the Mavericks, it's the 6, 7, 8 batters with Caden Heydrich, the designated hitter, to start the inning. And it looks like they brought Dayton Bay in. He's in the on-deck circle to bat in the number 7 spot. So Hathaway going to some changes here to see if he can reverse the luck. Here's the pitch by O'Toole. And he'll put it over the plate for strike one. Voorhees with a deep call on the strike pitch. And we go even on the count. Vauxhall will have their next game at 1:30 tomorrow as they take on the Butte Miners. Here's the pitch. And Hydro will swing for strike 2. Caden 0 for 1, struck out his first at bat. And outside to even the count at 2. Hydro settles in. Dayton Bay in the on-deck circle. 2-2 on the count for the batter to lead the inning. And Hydro will reach out and be struck out for out number 1. For Adam Macko, he had 65 total pitches, 1 hit, and no runs. As Dayton Bay comes in for Thomas Martin. And I imagine Bay is going to be at second if the Mavericks are able to make it. This one's inside for ball 1. O'Toole looking to come in and close out the Mavericks. We had a 7:04 start time. We're 1 hour and 21 minutes into the game as we go over the plate to even it out at 1 on the count. Here's the pitch by O'Toole. And it catches the bat into the backstop, and we'll go 1-2 on the count. Brendan Hill in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch, and Bay is going to take one to the shoulder. Both hit by pitches have come from Jets pitchers tonight. As we bring up Brendan Hill with 1 out and 1 on. Hill looks down the line. Coach Hathaway, manager for the Mavericks for the past 29 years, gives the signal. Here's O'Toole. Right-handed pitch on the way outside for a ball. O'Toole will check. Bay at first, and he'll come back outside, looking for the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter. He will go 2-0 on the count. Here's O'Toole. And Hill will slice for strike 2. Hill struck out his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and a foul ball high and deep. Keeps Hill alive at 2-2. 1 out and a runner at first. Be a great opportunity for Hill to spike one open here. O'Toole doesn't like the first pitch, nods it off, and now he likes the second, and Hill was going to bounce this one out. The throw to second is on target, down the line to first, but they're going to say safe. So Bay out at second on the fielder's choice. Hill will reach And we go to the bottom of the order to Andrew Clausen with 2 outs on the board. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. O'Toole coming in and spelling Macco, who did great through the first 4 innings as he only allowed 1 hit and no runs. And that one will find the plate for strike 1, even count at 1. You got Sentinel's golf coach in attendance, his son, a big, and Clausen's got to duck out of the way on that pitch. Coach Maticic, Coach Matto as I like to call him. A lot of them call him Coach M. Enjoying the baseball game with his son as Clausen will have a foul shot to even the count out at 2. 2 outs on the board. Hill at first. Here's O'Toole with the pitch and a swing by Clausen, and that will end the game. So Vauxhall gets the win, 12-0 over the Mavericks. That would be 12 runs off of 13 hits, no errors. The Mavericks, no runs, 1 hit, and they would have 3 errors. We'll open up tomorrow morning at 11 from Lindbergh Craig Field. It is Great Falls and Butte. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Have a great Friday evening, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.